Hey Heal Squad, welcome back to another video in the group chat. This email is titled Men Causing Mental and Physical Symptoms. All right, this is a long one. She says, "Hi Cynthia, I'm a longtime fan of your channel and you have given me advice no woman in my family has. Right now, I'm married to a man with narcissistic traits. I've given him so many chances over 12 years, and last year I started having heart palpitations and was diagnosed with anxiety. I'm sorry to hear that. Doctors did not find anything wrong with my heart or health, thanks to God. I've been hearing stories of men causing women mental and physical symptoms from their verbal abuse, cheating, and emotional neglect. For years, I tried to blame everything else in my life, the kids, work, school, etc., but I had to get out of denial and realize all he's put me through is my body sounding alarms, telling me my nervous system is crying for help and is not safe around him. The worst is the hot and cold behavior. It's such a mind warp. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night with anxiety and adrenaline rushes. I filed for divorce in February, but we live together and I'm looking forward to the day he moves out so I can fully heal. Now I don't know if I can ever trust another man to get close to me and not hurt me the way my husband has. I've been an anxious attachment girly and I'm certain this marriage has cured that. Now you avoid it. I see men and I cringe and think most of them are deceitful and fake in public. How should I go about my dating life without seeing them all as walking red flags? P.S. I look forward to all your videos and rewatch them multiple times. I thank you so much." So this is the thing. One thing I want for every woman who's ever had their heart broken or who's ever experience something like this is that I want you to know that there's a love out there that is available to you, that won't disappoint you, that won't deceive you, that won't take advantage of you, that won't break your heart, that won't engage in hot, cold behavior. Many of us get our heart broken and then we will just shut our heart off and we won't allow anyone to have access to it. But you were really created to have relationships in which there is safety. Now, I don't know how old you are and also how long you guys have been together. That's why I really think it's really important for women, especially when you're young, not necessarily to rush into relationship, and not saying that this Heal Squad member did. I think it's really important for us to get to know ourselves, but also to be very clear on who we are compatible with, and who we are suitable with. I did a video in the membership about what it means to be suitable. So I would encourage you to watch that video because in my mind, it's a very powerful video, but I can be biased, okay? Many of us have, especially if you're a Christian girly, taught to be a helpmate, but we don't truly understand what that is. A helpmate is not a secretary, okay? That is not what a helpmate is. A helpmate is similar to that of Holy Spirit. What does Holy Spirit do? Holy Spirit helps to guide, doesn't it? Okay, but you're going to want to watch that video. This is the thing. It's too soon, I think, for you to start looking or thinking about your future as it relates to dating. What I would encourage you to do is to get a really good therapist. You can schedule a coaching call with me and to work on your healing, to work on identify boundaries that you need in place as it relates to even, I would say, not co-parenting, but parallel parenting with your ex. Also looking at your new life. What is it that you want after this season has closed? Because let's not move from being in one relationship to another. Let's figure out what your dream life is and let's move towards that. That is what my advice would be to you. I want you to become the very best. Let me see. I'm gonna give you a nickname. Let me see. I'm gonna call you CB. I want you to become the very best CB that you can. I want you to look in the mirror and love yourself. I want your health conditions to be under control. If you want to grow your hair out or get a haircut, I want you to have your waiting to exhale moment before you think about being in another relationship, okay? Listen, there's going to take some time, and it's not going to be a long time. Let me say that. For you to really look at men and to be able to trust them. You may not need to, and I always tell women this, it's not that you are looking for men. There's only one man that you will come across, and he's going to be the next love of your life, right? The best love of your life, your forever love. I really believe that there is one heartbreak that you experience, right? And it's the heartbreak that you experience before true love. But I think before anything that you need to build up yourself, and you need to become confident and comfortable with yourself, because when you are in an unhealthy, we have to talk about this as women. When you are in an unhealthy relationship with a man, it does so much to you. I mean, you've seen the glow ups videos on TikTok where, they show a video of them in marriage versus out of the marriage. Your inflammation will decrease, your cortisol will decrease, your skin will start glowing, your blood pressure will come down. And so I want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on going after your dreams and setting your life up so that when you open your life to your next partner, it's very clear the level of life that you are living on. A lot of times women go from one relationship to another relationship, and because they haven't done their healing work, you will accept that same type of man. As women or people in general, we are not in charge of what we attract, but we are responsible for what we accept. And so whatever was going on, I don't know if you dated him young or whatever, this is the type of man that you may have seen red flags before, but for whatever reason you ignored them, or maybe you guys talked about it and he said that he can work on it. But nevertheless, what I want for you is to really, 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 truly build the life that you want to live. And once you've built that life, I see you have children. Make sure, your children are good. Your work is good. Because transitioning from being in a home with two people to transitioning to being in a home as a single mother is a transition. And there are things that you're going to have to work out before you even worry about a man. Okay. But I will tell you this, many women do struggle with trusting and seeing men. I remember talking to someone and I told her, I said, you're attracted to men, but you don't respect them. You're attracted to men, but you don't respect them. And for some of us, we've gone through situations in our childhood and from our childhood to adulthood. And that's what led us to having unhealthy relationships with men romantically. But what I really want for you is to do the deeper work to identify your thoughts about men. Some of them you shared here, but when did you start feeling this way? Did you just begin feeling this way because of the marriage? Did you feel this way in your childhood? Were there things taught to you by women or by the behavior of men that have you feeling like they are all walking red flags? Okay. So it doesn't sound like you're ready yet to date, but it does sound like you are ready to build a life that you love and you enjoy and that you are excited to wake up to. Girl, give yourself the romance, buy yourself the flowers, dance in the middle of the night to your favorite music. It's time for you to really live without restriction before you bring a man in your life. It's time for you to experience freedom. And then after that, and after you've done the healing work with your therapist or with your coach, then you can move forward in inviting a man into your life. But you have to do some work as it relates to your beliefs and your unhealthy beliefs and beliefs that are counterproductive to you having the healthy relationship that you want. That healthy relationship that you want is available to you, but you want to ensure that you're healthy so that you can receive it and not reject it. Okay. I hope this answers your question. I love you so much. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to be featured on the group chat, you can send an email to groupchathtns@gmail.com and be featured in a video. Until we talk again.